Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakahak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to the elder bishops also of Great Millstone. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Barakatham. Shalom to the elders, prophets, teachers also, and the evangelists who I also learned this 100% true from. Shalom. Shalom to Specklebird, Confused Face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, making yourself a living sacrifice, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, Abarakazah, that you be edified with it. In this video, I got inspiration, was listening to Elder Manak Zagba of GMS South Carolina 08. Subscribe and be edified. It was a video that he had done some time ago. This is not a recent video, but it's not old video. And he went into forgiveness. So and it just made me think about a family member I have who I was real close with, and we grew up together in New York to Georgia as well. And as grown men, Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shai selected us, put us on different paths. Doing what he does, and me doing what I'm doing, and the water Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shai, being in this truth and doing the work with all fear and faith in Yahweh Bashan Yahweh Shai. And it wasn't that long ago. I'll say maybe I don't know, possibly 5, maybe 6, 7 years ago, if that, maybe longer. I'm not sure exactly. My brother was in a wedding, or he had a wedding, and I was in it, and he was supposed to be in it too, and he refused, but he still came to the ceremony, and we hung out with my brother, that night, the night before, and he didn't have any money at the time, so it was established that I would lend him money, then he would give it back to me, but he didn't give it back to me right away, or he didn't give it back to me when he said he would, only to discover, I'm gonna keep others anonymous, that the way he said he was going to return it back, he didn't even have access to. So as I was waiting for weeks to get the money returned back to me, it wasn't able to happen. So after that, I realized, okay, you treated me like I was somebody that you took my kindness for weakness, to take advantage of me for a couple of measly dollars or something, So after that, I just really stopped talking to him, and ultimately, I can say that I've forgiven him, but like Elder Manak Zakbar says, I have to love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person who he also mentioned grudges, to hold a grudge with someone. It doesn't sit well in my spirit to hold grudges with anyone. It doesn't matter who you are and what you've done, as long as you don't try to take my life or something like that. I mean, I can move on and forgive. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the case with this situation. So I love him, and I've forgiven him, but he has a temerarious spirit. Look that word up, temerarious, and he's always involved in things. So he spent a lot of time in correction facilities, and I think he's still in one now. He just went back to one. So whenever the Lord decides to whenever If Yahweh Salaki, not whenever, but if Yahweh Hashem Yahushua decides to do whatever he's going to do to him, then, that's what it's going to be. So, but at the same time, it's in the scriptures. How do you expect for the Lord to forgive you if you don't know how to forgive your brother or your neighbor? So with that, I did too much talking. Let's get some scriptures. Sirach. Let's go to Sirach 28 and 2. I know the elder went to 1, but I'm gonna start at 2, and I'm gonna read. Forgive thy neighbor the hurt that he have done unto thee, so shall thy sins also be forgiven when thou prayest. One man beareth hatred against another, and doth not seek pardon from the Lord. He showeth no mercy to a man which is like himself, and doth ask for forgiveness of his own sins. Now, pretty much scriptures, it's almost self-explanatory. How could you ask for something that you're not willing to do? That's really, it's hypocrisy. Matthew 16 and 14. And it reads, and they said, some say thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He said unto them, but who say ye that I am? And Simon and Peter answered and said, thou art the Hamashiach, the Son of the living power. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Barjona, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Okay. Kind of hurt. Let's stay in Matthew 6 and 14. And it reads, Yahushua speaking, for if ye forgive men their trespass, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if ye forgive not men their trespass, neither will your Father forgive your trespass. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, and they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy feet. Thou that appear nor unto a man to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. That's right. Let's go to Romans. Oh boy, I feel like I'm sleepy. Romans 12 and 17, and it reads, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peacefully with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, said Yahweh. Therefore in thine enemy hunger, feed him, and if he thirst, give him drink. For if he give him drink, for in so doing thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Let's go to Luke. Luke 14:13. Yahushua speaking. But when thou makest a feast, call the poor and maim the lame, the blind, and thou shalt be blessed, for they cannot recompense thee, for thou shalt thou shalt be recompensed at the resurrection of the just. So in that recompense, there's a judgment of forgiveness. Let me get Levi. Well, no, I get this. Nah, let me get that one first. I want to get that one first, and then I'll do that one. Tripping. Leviticus 19:17. And it reads, Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against thy children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh. So you gotta forgive, man. Basically, you don't hold no grudge with your brother. Okay, Leviticus 17:4. And bringeth it not unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation to offer an offering unto Yahweh before the tabernacle of Yahweh. Blood shall be imputed unto that man. He hath shed blood, and that man should be cut off from among his people. To the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices which they offer in open field, even that they may bring them unto Yahweh, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priests, and offer them for peace offerings unto Yahweh. And the priest shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar and Yahweh at the door of the tabernacle of all of the congregation, and burn the fat for a sweet savor unto Yahweh. Okay. Receive that sevenfold. Let's see here. Sirach 7:3. Receive sevenfold. You're going to receive blessings for doing the right things, whether you realize that or not. My son, sow not upon the furrows of the unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. Seek not of the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor. And I'm gonna stop it right there, man. So Abba Rock, you were edified with this, man. I just wanted to kind of do a response to Elder Monach Zakbar of GMS South Carolina 08. And again, I pray that you be edified with it. So I'm gonna say, Call Halo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekak Radash, Shalom and salutations, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, who I learned this truth from on down, and shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Shalom.